You know when you use someone else's kitchen and it just feels so well thought through, like you're not jostling for space in the fridge to chill the drinks you've brought over. And when you're washing up and putting away dishes, it just all flows so effortlessly. You can't really pinpoint why. Well, in today's video, you're gonna get a quick fire guide to the kitchen upgrades that actually creates that feeling of flow and enhance your entire design. These are the details I bring in to client projects that go beyond just the usual kitchen ideas that you see online. They're the proper designer level upgrades that you can bring into your own renovation plans right now to take your kitchen to the next level. Hiya guys, I'm Fee, I'm an interior designer, and if you're new here, I post videos showing you how to renovate your dream home confidently and affordably. We talk about the mistakes to avoid, how to save money in your renovation, and all those nitty-gritty details that will make your design perfect. So click the like and subscribe button if you're doing a renovation and you'd like some support. Before we get started, definitely keep watching until the end of this video because there's one upgrade that most of the clients I work with are relieved when we factored it into their design. It's tiny, but it changes the whole look of your kitchen, so make sure you stick around for that one. Upgrade 1, your prep zone geometry. This first one is one of the biggest upgrades that you can make to your prep space. Reorganising your prep area so that most of what you need to prepare food lives within a 90 to 100 centimetre arm radius around your prep zone. That means chopping boards, the bin, knife drawer, and if you can, the sink, all in easy reach. It's not completely essential, but it is a great upgrade and it speeds up your life massively and makes your kitchen feel really easy to use because it flows really well. So rearrange and reorganise units if you need to. This is a pro trick that no one speaks enough about. Upgrade 2, under cabinet details. Okay, I want you to look under your wall units and tell me, do you see messy LED cables, exposed brackets, or an unfinished wall unit? Swap it for continuous trim and engineered under cabinet lighting channels that hide everything and give you that high-end floating light effect that you see in showrooms. Upgrade 3 is the 600mm rule for tall units. This is one to think about if you're planning a bank of tall units somewhere in your kitchen layout, because widening at least one tall unit to 600mm wide and making it your full height pantry or appliance garage is going to give your kitchen a luxury architectural rhythm, whereas more narrow 300 to 400mm units look quite busy and aren't as functional. It's fine to still have narrower units, but including one wider 600mm unit will just widen everything out and brings a better sense of balance. By the way, if you're struggling with your kitchen layout and you want to give yourself the right reference points when you plan, we equip our students with a kitchen layout cheat sheet, a step-by-step list to make sure nothing gets missed. And for a short time, you can download it for free via the link below this video. Upgrade 4 is roll out base units. Your kitchen doesn't have to be completely bespoke to make it function how you need it to, but that doesn't mean to say you can't invite one or two bespoke elements to your kitchen to make it work better for you. And this one is definitely worth your consideration because base units, particularly corner units or the cupboards underneath the sink, can be really hard to reach and see into. So consider installing pull-out shelving systems or kidney corner swing shelves to ease your life and maximise your storage space. Upgrade 5 is my worktop thickness trick. You don't need real marble because it can be the thickness of your worktop that actually elevates the whole look. Most standard compact laminate, granite, quartz or solid surface suppliers default to 20mm in thickness, but you can choose 20mm on the main kitchen runs and switch to 40mm or 60mm on an island overhang, maybe even adding a waterfall end, and your kitchen's going to instantly look more bespoke. Upgrade 6 is layering your lighting with intention. I think of all of the upgrades I'm mentioning in this video, this is one that truly drives the biggest transformation in the kitchen. Upgrade your lighting with 3 layers: pendant lights for mood and to create a design focal point, under cabinet lighting for tasks and to elevate worktops, and in the ceiling, bring in directional downlights angled towards the top of your wall units to bring vertical height for a really showroom feel. Upgrade 7 is to integrate all your appliances. Now I know I said the lighting upgrade drives the biggest transformation, but this one is a joint must. Integrate all your appliances, so I'm talking about the dishwasher, the fridge freezer and the microwave mainly. Factor these into closed cabinets and it declutters the room massively. Even a £3,000 kitchen jumps into the premium category visually when the appliances are hidden behind cabinet doors. Upgrade 8 is more drawers. Don't be too swayed by the pictures of kitchen layouts online and choose more deep drawers over cupboards for your base units. Yes, you'll still need to provision a cupboard or two, but prioritise deep drawers because they're much more ergonomic to use rather than being on your knees trying to lift plates out of cupboards. And here's an additional upgrade. You could make the top drawer a split internal organiser and the bottom 2 drawers a full depth. It gives you that sense of calm, equal draw look on the outside of the units. Upgrade 9 is to get your colour ratio right. If you're stuck choosing kitchen colours, I really want to do a video about this soon, but for now, choose the 60-30-10 designer ratio. So 60% will be your main cabinetry colour, 30% will be a contrasting island, peninsula or focal colour, and 10% will be your accent details like handles, bar stools, lighting, or even a subtle colour in your upholstery like blinds and seat pads. Getting the balance right with colour choices will prevent your kitchen from looking too flat, and it's going to bring depth and visual interest to your new space without overwhelming it. Upgrade 10 is to bring texture. So you'll notice that every high-end kitchen includes one material with texture and dimension. I'm talking about things like wood grain, veined stone, ribbed glass, fluted panelling, just any contrasting material really, contrasting to your cabinets, that will bring a sense of character and movement. And this contrast prevents the space from looking flat and uninteresting. So think about ways that you can invite different materials into your design, and definitely watch my 7 kitchen splashback ideas video if you need a steer. If you want to design a kitchen that looks professionally planned, so your layouts, lighting, cabinet configuration, colours, suppliers, everything, our online courses walk you through every decision step by step. We also offer ready-made, done-for-you kitchen design packs over in our store, so you can easily shop and create your own kitchen design with the colours and suppliers I've vetted and planned for you, taking all that decision away. I'll leave links below to take a closer look. Upgrade 11 is the quiet extractor tip. Now, this upgrade is definitely worth your consideration if you're like me and you're a bit noise sensitive, because most kitchens, when they're in full cooking and frantically dishing up mode, are made so much more stressful by a loud, bulky extractor humming in the background when you can barely hear the timer for the roast chicken. So upgrade by choosing a lower decibel extractor model and mount it inside a canopy or a hidden cabinet to keep the kitchen serene visually and acoustically. By the way, if you're finding this video useful, hit the like button and subscribe. I have so many more videos coming up for you to support you with every room in your home. Upgrade 12 is a boiler tap. I remember when these used to be a nice to have, but now they're becoming a genuine upgrade that you need to consider. They aren't cheap and they do require specialist installation and under cabinet space, especially if you're upgrading your water filtration and water softening methods alongside your tap installation. But improving your water quality and speed at which you can access boiling water is a huge benefit in your life if you can afford it. They're brilliant for busy households and small kitchens, freeing up essential workspace that a kettle would otherwise take up. I'm a big fan of boiler taps over here. Upgrade 13 is to panel the sides properly. This is the tiny upgrade that I mentioned at the start of this video. It's one that makes your kitchen look like it was made for the room rather than just plonked in. And it's all to do with how you finish your kitchen sides using panelling. Most people, and to be honest, most kitchen designers, just fit standard end panels exactly where cabinets end to cover up any visible kickboard edges, exposed cabinet sides and any awkward gaps. But high-end kitchens upgrade and go one step further in places. They select bespoke panels and create clean, continuous frames around cabinetry to bring a really unique focal point. It makes the kitchen feel like it's connected with the architecture rather than a box of units with a standard plain end panel. And it's crazy, once you've seen this done properly, you can't really unsee it. It's the exact thing that people notice subconsciously in luxury showrooms. It's got that very seamless finish. And it can look really expensive without really knowing why. And here's a few tips to get your end panels right. Firstly, order full height end panels, not the standard short ones, so that you limit any cuts and joins. Then find a complementary finish to your cabinet doors, like a wood grain for visual interest. And ask your fitter to scribe the back edge of the panel so it sits perfectly tight against your wall. Even if the wall isn't perfectly straight, most walls are a bit wavy or uneven, simply pushing the panel in as it is, you get thin gaps running along the back. But if they scribe it, you'll get a much tighter fit. They'll gently trim the panel to match the exact bumps and curves of your wall so it sits flush with no uneven edges. And it's one of those details that makes a kitchen look custom rather than installed quickly. Your kitchen supplier might even have a kitchen range that complements the range that you're going for on your units, which you could end up ordering end panels for to create a really unique contrasting look. Otherwise, for more bespoke panels, you could look at suppliers like Husk, Nature Wall, the Wood Veneer Hub, Aurak, so many more. Even if you're doing a kitchen on a budget, upgrading your end panels like this instantly puts you into showroom kitchen territory. People will genuinely think, your kitchen looks so expensive, and it will be because of this tiny detail. I hope this video has shown you some ways to upgrade your kitchen design, and remember to download my free kitchen layout cheat sheet if you're struggling with unit provisioning and you need some help with placements, or take a look at our online courses and design packs. Links are all in the description box below. Oh, and if you have a moment, I'm really curious, which upgrades are you already considering for your kitchen? Drop a comment below and let's chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.